Hi guys, welcome back to another Explain 12 video. We are today starting kind of in the middle, flying for Metroair, and we're flying the Toliss A321neo. And we've already done basically all of the pre-flight boarding, so we're now about to be pushed back. We're at Miami International Airport, KMIA, and we're flying to KTPA, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's the one. So Tampa Bay International. It's a very short flight, but it's going to be a nice one. I think there's some CB clouds in the vicinity, so hopefully we'll get some pretty nice views. And I think this might be the first time I'm doing the A321neo on my channel, so that's a first. And yeah, not much else to mention. We are loaded up and ready. Just gonna check quickly that I do have the chart for the airport that we are going to, and it looks like maybe it hasn't loaded because I did put it in beforehand, but sometimes it just doesn't pop up. There we go. So we have the airport. Good. So let's get the boarding. We know where we want to go. We can release parking brakes. We can do the ignition. And with the A321, similar to the A320, it looks very nice in the cockpit. I actually like this. I hope they can upgrade the A3. Are we missing something? Oh, no?
Good morning. We are on Bay 5 South Cargo Rim, and if possible, we'd like to use runway 10. Expect runway 10. Thank you.
Why aren't we being pushed back? That's odd. Let me check this. Better push back. Not pushing back. Toliss A321.
Okay, 19.3 for the tower, Delta 1969.
Let me see. Can't seem to.
And ground, level 3661, terrain and 3.
Huh. Seems like something is keeping us stuck. That was not a good start to this video. The question is if it's just maybe a simple thing of
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
okay, let me see. Connecting tug. Let's get that. Okay, let's see. They're connecting the tug now. I hope. Okay, it does look like we are being connected, at least visually. So let's see if it works. Second time around. We can, while we wait, actually ask. I'm gonna show you quickly how our flight plan is looking. So quite basic. Should be fine. Metro 4003, ready to taxi. So let's see what we get in terms of taxi. It's always a bit buggy. Bit surprised though we haven't yet. Now let's do reconnect.
Metro 4003, runway 08 right. Taxi via Delta 10, November, Papa, Mike 1. Hold short runway 08 right.
Okay.
Runway 08 right.
So
Taxi
quite
via Delta
a fine
10,
taxi.
November, Papa, Mike 1. Hold short runway 08 right. Metro 4003.
Okay, it's grabbing the aircraft now.
So connected and bypass 10 in Release parking brake.
Okay, releasing parking brakes.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
Out of ground, Southwest 3160, crossing 9 left, going to ramp 4. Southwest 3160, ground taxi to ramp number 4, come on.
It's not going that well. Maybe there's a better pushback actually. Let me check, or not a better one.
Disconnecting tow. Stand
But
by.
maybe there is a pushback from yeah, auto pushback. There we can see. So we'll just do the auto pushback, I think. It's good to at least have like a backup option. But I'm a bit surprised. It's always worked pretty well, better pushback. So it's not often you see it hang up. Could it have been beacon lights? Let's not try that. Let's just do. We could do actually one more attempt with better pushback. It's a bit. It's a bit of a chance. Let me check better pushback.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
1470, we're approaching 2 south with Romeo. So the 14 center ground, 9 left at Mike 2, taxi via Lima, Lima.
Okay, moving to the side of the aircraft. Let's give it one more chance with the beacon light switch. But if that doesn't work, then I think let's do that off. Let's do auto on all of these, just in case there's something. Okay, yeah, maybe not auto. Seems. Oh wait, auto. Auto. There we go. Now they should be closing. Okay.
Morning ground, Southwest 2825 on Delta joining Fox for ramp number 4.
Southwest 2825, ground taxi, Fox to the ramp.
Fox to the ramp, Southwest 2825.
Please stop the pushback operation first.
Okay, let me just try again quickly here. So, we have our little pushback plan.
Ground to cockpit, plan ground to cockpit to surrender when you are ready.
But if this doesn't work, we'll just do the automatic one. Yeah, sometimes things don't go as planned.
Southwest 2825, give way to Frontier at ramp 5.
Give way to Frontier, Southwest 2825.
Let's see. Let's see if I have some nice views. I've set up most of the views for the Neo, similar to the normal A321. I think maybe it's exact copy because it's kind of the same aircraft, right? Apart from some differences, right? Different engines mainly, which you can see on these ones. Sorry, these. So we have the leaps, a bit bigger than the CFM. Let's see, we have parking brake, we have that locked. Basically everything is ready, so in that sense, yeah, I'm not sure what's causing better pushback too. Could have been maybe the beacon lights, if there's some connection to those. But I'm not sure. In worst case scenario, we'll just use the auto pushback. We'll just have them disconnect and then we'll go with that. But I want to give it one more try because it usually works and it's much. I find it, and I never use kind of the built-in ones, even though I guess some of them can be good. Let's see. Here we go.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me your tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Ground up 2171,
Starting
going around 5.
pushback, and you may start engine.
Taxi, drive number 5 via Lima. Lima to 5, Delta 2171.
Your taxi light. Turn off.
Can't hear what they're saying. They were complaining about something, but okay, we're not gonna get better pushback to work. Sorry about that, guys.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Ground Delta 2212 1 south with Romeo. Delta 2212 on the ground runway,
Disconnecting tail.
left at
Stand by.
52, taxi via Lima, Lima 1. Lima 1 for 9 left.
Okay, let's see. So they'll push us down, or put us down, and then we'll do the auto pushback. It won't be the best one, but it will be better than nothing. But yeah, a bit sucky. Would have been nice if it worked. And we should now get that disconnect. And just to save us some time, I'm gonna start the auto pushback. Can we do that? Let me check. If I disconnect the parking.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Let's have a look. Oh. Okay, that's pretty good. You at least get a vehicle. Okay, and will we get pushed back this time? Or do we need to wait? Should we have the parking brake set? Probably not. Is it connecting? Oh, that was fast. No better pushback feeling on this one. God damn it, started the wrong engine as well. Okay, let's see. That was some odd.
Hello and welcome aboard this Metroair flight. Here at Metroair, your safety and security is our highest priority, and we would like to ask that you pay attention while
I
our
assume
demonstrate the safety features
all
of this
airlines have that
aircraft.
as their highest priority.
Whether you are here for business or
Safety
leisure,
and
we
security.
certainly
I would
you
hope
have
at
a
least.
very pleasant flight.
Maybe not some of them. At least historically. Okay, still being pushed back. I am now wondering if we're being... let me see. Why are my... There we go. I'll put the parking brake in. Is it disconnecting or is it... There we go. So yeah, not the best with the normal one, but not the worst. It works. I'm gonna put on the radar stuff already, just so we have that. Just gonna check the ISCS quickly, make sure there's nothing wrong here. So that looks good. Door, etc. looks good here. I guess it's motoring. So that should soon be ready. We don't need the landing lights yet. Taxi light and runway turn-off lights. Seatbelt sign should have been on. Apart from that, I don't think there's anything really. Did most of the pre-flights right. Flaps 1. Flight controls, we were gonna be down 0.2. So 0.1, 0.2. And anything else? Don't think so. We're basically ready. And nothing to listen to there. We can keep that. We got the taxi clearance. I'm just gonna check that everything's looking good on the A cars, and it is. So, apart from a little hiccup with better pushback, which took way longer than it should have, we are ready to move forth. But yeah, that did delay us about 5-10 minutes. So we're gonna release the brakes. See if that's enough to get us moving. A bit, yeah.
We're ready for departure.
And taking that into account, we can, or at least want to move a bit faster. I'm gonna add a bit of thrust, and we're gonna start turning simultaneously. Now I just need to remember to use the Alt key when I'm zooming in and out. It works pretty well once you remember to use it, but yeah, that's the negative, that you need to remember to use the Alt key. It would be better if you could just press the scroll and then scroll forward like you do it with chase plane. That's very nice actually. APU bleed, APU master, ignition normal. Let's see. Auto brake max. Takeoff config. It's ready. Normal. Good.
4702 Charlie 18 ready push.
3702, you're pushed approved.
And we have map enhancement started, so that's good. Would be a bit of a shame to have forgotten to start it. It's pretty nice views here around Florida, specifically Miami, but also around Tampa Bay. I think there's this swamp left of or west of Miami that looks pretty nice. If a swamp can look nice, I think. Well, I think so at least. Okay, let's see. So the APU is shooting down. We are taxiing. It's looking good enough. It is a pretty nice looking plane, the A321neo by Toliss. Specifically with the Metroair livery, it looks very nice. We're supposed to turn here. I think if Toliss just gets a bit more visual fidelity, it's gonna be probably the best in the game. Maybe they can rectify. I mean, if they would release an A340-300, that would be, yeah, they would. That would be just amazing. But specifically an A330-300, and then with the visuals of the A320, then that would be amazing, or even an improved version. But I think if they improved, for example, on the visuals of A3, just on the A320 and the A321 and the A319, which I guess all have the same treatment, they could probably be like in the running for the best kind of simulator aircraft. Maybe they would have to add some features, right? Such as the Challenger, which I still don't have actually. That's one of the big holes in my plane library, but I'm not a big fan of, or let's rephrase, I can fly business jets and I do sometimes enjoy them, but I don't fly them enough that the price for the Challenger has yet been worth it. But it probably is worth it, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I bought crazier planes for crazier prices than that, so. But yeah, it's a bit what's been holding me back. Definitely at some point. But when you have some other aircraft you want to try and they're a bit cheaper, it's always nicer to spend that money on those. At least you have something to look forward to, right? I think the main ones I really want in the sim right now is, I guess, the Toliss A330 would be amazing in X-Plane, and yeah, the Toliss A330 CO and then the A340, those would be amazing. But if we're talking like actual aircraft that we know are supposed to be coming, and supposed with a bit of like disclaimer, as we don't know for sure, but for example the FlyJ Sim 727, that
Metro
would be
4003 contact
amazing.
Miami Tower on
That would be a definite
118.3.
buy from the
Tower
get-go.
on 118.3 Metro 4003.
Metro 4003 ready for takeoff.
Metro 4003 winds are 155 at 9 knots. Runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff, squawk
Cleared for takeoff.
3065.
Let's also put this to TARA.
Runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff, squawking 3065 Metro 4003.
But yeah, it's basically, I would say, the FlyJ Sim 727. The Feely 747 freighter version would be amazing. Or is also on the list. That one will be released. Trying to think what else. I know Toliss is working on the A320 CO, but I have no need for another CO. I have the FS Labs one in P3D, and I can fly the Neo, Toliss Neo. I mean, it's not really worth getting. Maybe for support I'll get it, but that's the only reason I can imagine. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else is coming from for X-Plane in the near future. I can't really think of any like that I have to get, you know, flight factor. I mean, I do like the 777, but I mainly fly the PMG G1 in P3D, and even though the flight factor one is, I guess, objectively better. And they are gonna make a 787. The 787 I have the Quality Wings 1, and even though the 551 is probably gonna be better, it's not one of my favorite aircrafts. So yeah, hard to say. Let's see what's gonna be released. I'm still at the Caravelle. When that's in a more kind of ready stage, and that's made by, I think, Pilot NL or something. But that's gonna be a fun one. So let's see. Okay. We are ready, lights etc. are set, flaps, speed brakes, auto brakes, we've checked the cabin, let's do it one more time. And we are lined up and ready to go. Let's push forward a bit, see what happens, looking good. Man flex, SRS and runaway. Okay, looking pretty good. Push down with the yoke for now, should help a bit. 80 knots, so we can remove that. Have to use the rudder a bit to make sure we're on the center line. Rotate. We're gonna rotate. Positive right. Gear is coming up. Wow, the buildings look a bit weird, but I guess it's some sort of weather mist or something. Okay, let's see, gear coming up. Okay, so the flaps, I need to look at that. I don't know why the Bravo one has been acting up with the flaps. Yeah, that's done. We can disarm the speed brake thing.
Metro 4003 contact Miami departure on 119.7.
Let's go.
Departure
Climb.
on 119.7 Metro 400.
Shut these lights. Okay, so far so good.
4003 climbing to 13,000 feet.
Metro 4003,
City doesn't
good
look
morning.
that
Radar
good though.
contact 4 nautical miles east of Miami International Airport.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna zoom out. Gonna turn to the left. Okay, we have radar contact. We're climbing 13,000 feet. I'm not the fastest. But yeah, the city, I don't know if it's the map enhancement. It's not looking the finest. I mean, not a biggie. It's not too ugly. It'll be better the higher we get though.
4003 climb and maintain flight level 200. Contact Miami Oceanic Center on 123.77.
Okay, still climbing.
Climb and maintain flight level 200.
Could also be that, I don't know, the buildings are a bit...
7 Metro 400.
Okay, let's balance it out a bit. And I'm quickly gonna jump out. Let's see, we're coming up on 10,000 soon enough.
Climbing to flight level 200.
Yeah, it looks a bit better in some certain areas, so I guess maybe some areas are just worse, right? And if you zoom in right, that will usually help a bit. I mean, look how quickly they disappear. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna zoom in. Yeah, now I sound like a total graphic snob, but yeah, I have some things I do. Like this, now it looks pretty good. So if you just could keep looking like that when you're a bit lower, that would be swell. Doesn't have to be much better than this. Okay, let's see. We are still not at 10,000. We're still manually flying this. If we wanna decrease our workload, we could put the autopilot on, but let's do that soon enough. It's a short flight. We're gonna reach it in about 30 minutes, so it's quite nice to hand fly. 10,000 feet. Landing lights can come off. Let's make this turn and then we do the autopilot. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah, now it looks much better. I think it's the close. I guess if you get a payware version also of the map enhancement, it's gonna look better. Could also just been a tile having problem loading. There's always something, right? Look at the weather though. This is looking very nice. I'm gonna put the autopilot on. Go out and just check. They're really getting the clouds nice in X-Plane. There's still work to be done, I'm not gonna lie. I hope they have like one or well, maybe, you know, as many as they need to get it right, but at least 1 or 2 more iterations where they kind of fix some of the clouds that look a bit flat. But yeah, it's not bad looking, that's for sure. I'm wondering now if I should let me see. Should I do a thumbnail picture maybe? Could be nice with the city in the background. Maybe something like this could be nice. It's a bit hard to know. I think that will do. We might get some nicer views, but let's see. But yeah, here's the swamp area. It looks pretty cool. Maybe it's a bit too bright now to kind of see it, but it's very nice. I like to fly it in P3D. It looks very nice when you come in from that direction to land. Okay, 25 minutes now, and we are still climbing, so we're probably gonna go up to 24,000 because that's our altitude. So it's gonna be a fast one. We only have 185 nautical miles to go. I'm actually gonna put this 24 so we don't forget. 17, and then we're gonna go standard, and we can already start preparing for the landing. So let me just change to this view. Get this one up, and then
Metro 4003 climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb and maintain flight level 240 Metro.
let me get the 80s from windy 80s for Tampa. Let's make sure it's aligned. So around a temperature of 31, 3002, correct. 26 at 7. Yeah, this is all looking
Metro
good.
4003 contact
Rain.
Miami Center on 132.4.
Doesn't seem to
Center
have
on
been raining, so
132.4
dry is fine.
Metro 4003.
19 left. We'll do medium on with the reversers. 135 up, and everything is looking okay. I mean, we have a lot of extra runways. That's good. So let's just add the inputs
Center Metro
into the FMC.
4003 climbing to flight level 240.
Oh,
Metro
sorry. I think that's always in
4003, good
Celsius,
morning.
right? The thing we need to check though, WAP is a bit lower than the 135. Let's go to standard, forgot to do that earlier. So the question is how does the ILS look to runway 19 left? So 110 at 3, 187. We can just double check that we are getting that. I think it will be set up automatically, right? It usually does once we get the approach, so let's not bother with that. We though do need to check 226 is the decision height, which is quite low, which makes me think that this is, well, it's by the water, right? So it's gonna be close to sea level, so we're probably around 6 or 7. No, 26, so a bit higher actually than I thought. Missed approach, climb to 600 and climb left turn to 28,000 on heading 16, or 2,800 on heading 160, and on Pi Vortac 138 to Gibbs. And then to the hold, so we're gonna come in here, flying the outbound. Course of 138, and then so this is a right turn holding. I've been looking a bit into the holding ones. So you would have to come in and probably do like a switcheroo like this. You can come in a bit of different ways for a holding point. Need to do that in one video, do some holdings. Some
Metro
holds.
4003 expected
And look at this,
VLFR
now it
02
looks
arrival
like
with
in
the VLFR
P3D with
transition
the
with
X
vectors
roads.
to the
It
ILS
just
approach
makes
to
it look
runway
so much
190
better.
left at Tampa
So
International
if you
Airport.
want to have really nice looking photoreal, get the map enhancement auto order and then get the X roads. It just makes it look so much better. And then with these, I mean, look at that, there we have some CB clouds. It's just bueno.
Metro 4003 contact Miami Center on 134.75.
Okay, about 18 minutes to go.
4.75 Metro.
Our top of
400.
descent is before Kosar.
Center Metro 400.
So we have
3 level
Bangos,
flight level
Korea,
240.
ETP, Belfrog, Belfrog, whatever you want to call that, and then Kosar. So, according to the ADC, we have our top of descent here, so we have a bit of kind of where we can wait a bit before descending. We'll do medium auto brakes. We'll arm the spoilers, we won't need them. At least I think so. That CB does worry me a bit. It's quite close to the airport, so let's see. We might not want to drive straight through it. I will try to avoid it at least for as long as we can. I was also watching some video on you know, making kind of waypoints before. I'm actually gonna check quickly if I can find that. It was pretty good. Watched it late last night. Let me just see what he put in, because I don't want to mess up my flight plan. Oh yeah, that's how he did it. Okay, so one way to do it, let's say Kosar. I want to have a waypoint before Kosar. So you would type in Kosar, and let me see. So Kosar dash, and then let's say -5. And now you would get a waypoint before Kosar with 5 nautical miles. So let's say we add that. So that's pretty cool. So now we have an extra waypoint, kind of at our double descent, if you want to have that. I think the reasoning was that sometimes you're not gonna overfly the airport, etc. with some of these approaches. You're gonna be vectored or given a direct. So then it's good to add these kind of, let's say, well, I guess it's kind of additional waypoints, I guess you could call them. I think it was Airliners Live who did the video. There was some other. Let me see what else. So many interesting ones. Trying to figure out if there's something good here. But it's a lot of, like, it's very good with these kind of, you know, tips and tricks. Because you can learn a lot. And it could be good, for example, let's say we know we are going to be vectored in, right? To kind of add some waypoints already. If you would be certain about how we're going to be vectored in. Doesn't look like the craziest CB clouds. So let's see, I wonder if they have thunder. They are though moving here in the vicinity of the airport. The question is, where are they moving? Probably around this direction. Does seem like they're coming here. I mean, it's coming against us because we are coming towards it, but yeah, let's see. I mean, look at the clouds. This looks really realistic. Very nice, actually. I wonder what the mods are now for kind of enhancing the clouds. Are there any mods that you should get? Let me see. Explain 12. Weather mod. Let me see. X and Vero is probably not worth it anymore. It used to be there, like the explain 12. Was it blah or something? But I doubt that's even needed anymore. Yeah, Cloud Tweaks, that was the name. Cloud Tweaks. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have been updated in a while. Yeah, as many people are saying, the clouds are looking way better now than what the script are providing. So it doesn't seem like it's needed anymore, which is good. The less that's needed to tweak, the better, generally speaking.
Descend via the BL4G2 arrival with the BL4G.
Okay, we got our descent clearance, so that's always good to see.
2 Metro 4003.
But we're in no rush to start descending. About 20 nautical miles and about 12 minutes before we reach our destination, according to the input from pilot to ADC. Looks like that one is we're gonna clear it pretty handily. Or because we are gonna turn, we're gonna clear it. It's fine. So the airport is more there, but we'll drive past it. We're gonna do a drive-by on the thunderstorm cloud. Okay, so let's see. So now our fake waypoint is gonna come into play here. Let's see if anyone else is flying for Metro at this point. Oh. That's interesting. Clear air turbulence, maybe? Can you see it from the outside, or did we just notice it in the cockpit? Seems to have only been in the cockpit, but interesting. Should almost... but the passengers will be fine. We shouldn't stress them any more than is necessary. Forgot to do the seatbelt sign off. That's a bit embarrassing, but oh well. Seems like there's a few flying. A bit hard though to see what active bids. So we have one that's flying with... the question is, what aircraft is this? Yeah, that's a bit sucky. They have like this... oh wait, actually, let me see here. I went to fleet map, live map. That's the one. That's the one I was looking for. That's gonna show us who's flying what. So for example, you can see my flight here, the N32XR. Here we have someone flying the Caribbean. K-Boss flying, I'm gonna assume it's the A300, 600. And then we have one flying here, Denver, 400. Okay, I'm not sure actually about... I'm flying for Dash, but we're actually using the Metroair. I don't think there's a Dash for the Toliss, but oh well. That was interesting though. Not seeing, or I wish we could have seen. Let me just get this straight, because we wanna do an managed descent to 4,000, right? Yeah, 4,000 feet, 3002. Okay, we're descending 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34. Okay, let's see how far... ooh, they're really pushing us with the descent rate. If you would have gone to... if you'd gone to 45 and above, I probably would have to intervene. But this is still a very high descent. They're really pushing us down with the aircraft. So we're soon gonna be at 18,000, then we switch to the local altimeter setting, that's 3002. Let's just have a look at that cloud. So now that we're a bit closer, it's yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, some weirdness going on, but I mean, like, generally kind of the base of it looks very nice, and then you have the top, maybe a bit, you know, you see this line, that's kind of killing the immersion. That one further away looks very nice, so that's good to see. But yeah, so some local CBs, but I mean, this is what makes X-Plane now amazing to kind of fly. Because you get this local weathers and they look really good. So X-Plane's really getting there. And I do notice it more than, let's say, 1 or 2 years ago when I would fly P3D and I would fly X-Plane from time to time, but I would never feel like it's as good. Now I feel like, you know, sometimes like, oh, I'm flying P3D, but oh, I would really want to fly in the kind of weather environment of X-Plane. And then I jump on X-Plane instead. Still fly P3D as my mainstay, I'm not gonna lie. But X-Plane is chugging along nicely. And I mean, to be honest, like, maybe in a couple of years, let's say the flight factory continue refining their 777, maybe I'm only gonna be flying that instead of the PMD G1, right? And then you're slowly losing kind of the aircrafts you had in, or the reason why you were flying P3D. But I hope to fly a lot of P3D. I still really like it. I love the kind of the UI, etc. So I'm hoping it at least has about 5+ years of life in it. Okay, we're gonna turn right here. The question is gonna be this: are we gonna be vectored in, or what are they gonna say? Give us a direct, maybe. Should be fine. But let's see. Top of descent is reached, so that's good. Let's check actually the progress page. Yeah, we are looking good on the vertical deviation. And here we have Tampa, so I guess kind of a natural harbor, protected, you know, the water comes in. Very important back in the day, historically, right? Because I guess you could, let's say, a couple hundred years ago, you could put cannons and stuff. So these are, I'm not sure though if this is natural though, I'll give you that. Some of these are a bit, I'm not sure how deep it is, but I would pursue, but is it Pensacola? Maybe that's the military base, the Navy base in Florida, maybe that's a better harbor. And as you can see, we're flying very close to the airport. And this is not the airport, actually this is the airport. This is the... I don't know what this airport is. Is this a...
Continue descent via the BLFRG to arrival with the BLFRG transition.
Let me see, this is military, yeah. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe this is a big military harbor. Let me see if I can find any military ships. I'm looking on the pilot TDC, trying to zoom in here. A lot of boats, generally very nice kind of places by the sea. Must be amazing to live here. You have it good. The US, of course, storms, etc. not nice, but in other aspects, finding some, but not really any kind of ships in terms of military. Gotta jump back in though now and focus on. And when you get down lower like this, then they start to look a bit more intimidating. The CB clouds. Still descending. We're almost at 10,000. we should be leveling off. I'm actually wondering how it's looking now. Yeah, we're falling a bit behind in terms of the VNAV. Some clouds in the way, but should be fine. Let's see once we get over the airport. But yeah, it must be really nice. I'm gonna show you quickly. Like, let's say you have a house here, for example. I mean, look at these houses, right? With the boats. Some of these look like apartment complexes. Here, I guess you have, you know, the pool. I mean, you have a pool. You can swim in the sea. You can have a boat, a big boat. Yeah, this is. If you become rich like that and can live like that, then that's, yeah, truly living the American dream. Okay, so we'll be coming in here with a left turn. Let's see, is Lisaf the last waypoint? Then it's manual. So we'll continue straight unless we get vectored. So let's see. I'm gonna trust them. I'm not gonna have a look at the pilot ADC. I'll close it down. Hope that that they are gonna show us the right way. We're below 10,000 feet, so that means we should get the landing lights. Also gonna go early and do the nose and the runway. I'm gonna do the seatbelt sign. I know PackX did that automatically for us with the passengers, so that's good. Medium auto brake. Okay, and we are descending, it's looking good. Let's try to see if we can put this in a good view so we see most things that we need to have in our view. Something like this should be good.
Metro 4003 maintain heading 005 vectors to the ILS approach for runway 19er left at Tampa International Airport. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Maintain heading 005
to the ILS approach for runway 19er left descend and maintain 3,000 feet Metro 4003.
Well, it was 005, right? That was the one. Sorry, we want to control, so we're going to pull it out. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Okay, all sounds pretty reasonable. Probably want to descend a bit quicker. Still no vectors. We'll put the landing one on. Okay, looking good weather-wise. Nothing, no surprises.
You are 12 nautical miles northeast of the airport. Fly heading 240 to intercept final. Cleared for ILS approach to runway 19er left.
240
on 119.5.
In order to make this work
Fly heading 240
better, I'm gonna do a direct to Bucks.
Tower on 119.5 Metro.
And that should get us to the ILS. And we are still descending, albeit slowly.
Tower Metro 4003 inbound for ILS approach runway 19 left.
We are slowing down.
4003, good
Slow
morning.
and steady.
Continue ILS to runway 19er left call when established on final.
Okay, I'm gonna use a bit here the
Continue
the
ILS
hat
runway
button or
19
the
left
hat
call
switch to
when
move
established
around,
on
just
final Metro
getting a
4003.
bit of kind of visual check. Surroundings looking good, most suburban. We're turning in, I'm gonna come down towards the airport, towards the water. anything else we need to do? We are a bit high, that's for sure. You can see the slope, the glide slope below us. I'm gonna increase our descent rate a bit. I'm actually gonna add a bit of speed brake. I feel like we'll need it to do this. Let's increase to 18,000. I think we can do that pretty okay. Do we want to push it even further? 20,000 or 2,000, sorry. So 1,800 and 2,000. We're seeing the glide slope. We're getting closer to it, but we're still too high. More important part is, of course, to capture the localizer, but of course it would be nice to get somewhat on point. Let's put that a bit further down. Okay, we're gonna add the approach mode. Let's see if we can go flaps 1. I'm also gonna do gear down. Okay, let's see. Yeah, a bit of shaking. I think we can see the chair that was tearing on the screen because we're a bit further back with our view. Interesting, kind of the effects with the turbulence. I'm not sure if that's XP realistic or if it's the Laminar, the new camera. Okay, let's arm the spoilers again. We're going flaps 2. We're gonna check with the cabin. Lights are set. I'm also gonna turn off the throttle. So we'll do that manually. We're gonna go flaps full. Metro 4003 established on final.
Metro 4003 winds
Okay,
at
autopilot
265 at 7 knots.
off.
Cleared to land runway 19er left.
Okay. Let's
Clear to
turn
land
that
runway
off.
19er left Metro 4003.
Okay, let's see. We'll try to avoid pushing through the. Okay, let's see. We wanna descend a bit. I think I have the. Yeah, maybe I haven't set up the joystick properly for this one. I don't feel like I'm getting. It's okay, the inputs, but not as good as they could be. Okay, we're a bit low now. 19 left. We're looking pretty good. Are we a bit fast? Nah, it seems fine. Can slow down a bit. We got landing clearance, that's good. 400. I don't have any kind of airport add-ons. I forgot to say that at an earlier point. So this is just the basic ones, if you can call them basic. 100 above, 200 minimum. Okay, and I'm gonna check if I can. 100. And let's see now. 50, 40. Oh, was maybe a bit hard. Oh, I do wonder what Okay, let's see. That was not the most stabilized touchdown.
Metro
Could have been worse though.
4003, contact Tampa ground on 121.7.
Ah.
Ground on 121.7 Metro 4003.
357, so not the worst, but not the best either. I would call it in the like, we'll accept it, but yeah. Not the happiest captain here now. Metro 4003, ready to taxi. Okay, we should get taxi clearance, let's see. 0.9 Gs though, so not too bad. 130 knots. We were a bit slow. I feel like we kind of hit it.
Taxi to Gate Golf Tree.
Yeah,
Niner
that could have been the
taxiways Charlie. Juliet
problem.
Golf, Metro 4003.
Where do we want? Okay, we want the taxi quite close by. So let's see. I think we can check the APU. So the flap is open. Or the flap is open. And we can put it on. Okay, let's see. They want us to turn kind of immediately here. Then right. I really want to see that landing. I think actually not so much the landing rate, but I think it felt like we probably should have crabbed. So I didn't really think of the... I didn't think the impact of the wind. It was still quite a bit of wind. So from 260. So that would have meant that we should have probably crabbed a bit to the left. Let's see if I crabbed it all. G39. I think it's one of these. But it's a bit hard to say. I'll do the next one. That we'll have to do. Okay, flap open, available. We can turn off the lights. Strobe. And we can do this one. Kind of. I mean, it's saying 9. But okay, G39, I guess. The 9 is the same. Could have technically been the next one, but let's not risk it. No guy here to help us with but we're looking pretty solid. So let's try to maintain. And let's start braking. We can do here probably. Let's check. Okay. Okay-ish landing. Wait, looks interesting. This is at our window. Yeah, there's a bit of like where you're sitting compared to where it's showing here. There's a bit of a discrepancy. They should have looked into that, Toliss. A bit odd. But okay, not the end of the world. We'll shut the engines. And we can shut these. But hey, we made it. Not the cleanest, not the smoothest, not the best, but you know, all landings are good landings. The pirate was accepted. Just a bit of an awful kind of. Maybe after like the touchdown, the landing could have been better. Let's put it that way. Okay, let's have a look at my PyReps. If it's in the list, it is. Hey, I even beat the time because I flew from Tampa to Miami 1 week ago. 38 minutes, and this was 36 minutes of flight time. So very short flights. Okay, let's have a look at Pack X also. I want to see what they are saying about the landing rate. So now we got the deboarding 344. Okay, okay. I think as the final thing that we'll do before we close down is we'll have a look at the replay. Yay. Let's hope it was better than it appeared. but I'm not too confident. Because it felt, yeah, look at that. Should have grabbed more to the left. I might have done a tiny bit. Might have overdone it or might not have. Let's have a look at the rudder. We can then change the views. Yeah, we did, but we overdid it. Yeah, that's the problem. God damn, I knew it. So I did think of that, but I went a bit overboard. How did we land in terms of the touchdown zone? We did land a bit after it. It could have been a great landing this, but then, yeah. 4 passengers, must have gotten a heart attack. Wobbling. We kind of saved it though, nicely. But, yeah, not the best one. Technically, maybe a go around could have been necessitated by that rookie rudder input, but oh well. We landed, everyone's alive, so that's good. Did we have any risk of hitting the engines? You know, sometimes when you come down like this and it's wobbling, you know, maybe you get some oscillations, but I think we managed to avoid that. We just overcorrected, but we kind of kept it straight. All wheels on the ground. So yeah, okay. Good enough for me. But of course want to be able to land it better. Better than that at least. But yeah, I think that's it. So only a short video. A bit of a bump trying to get through with that better pushback thingy. Not really working as intended. But hopefully you enjoyed it anyway. Seeing the beautiful Florida and the nice weathers here. I can really recommend flying around Florida because they get a lot of like thunder cells and I guess hurricanes, etc. So can be quite interesting and tricky from time to time. Specifically, my last flight was very interesting. When the one before this one, when I flew into Miami, it was kind of, the weather was changing and it was kind of unclear if it was gonna even be possible to get with the minimums. But yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care and bye bye.